Hi guys, how are you? I'm tired, so I'm sort of just hanging out watching Charles and Allie Trippy CTFXC. Allie's birthday was March 3rd, so happy birthday to Allie. Yeah, I haven't vlogged much because I've been very busy as per usual, but it's literally tech week right now for my show for Camelot, so it's been crazy. Like, Saturday we actually got to start later than we were originally going to. We were going to start at like 10 a.m. and go to like 11. But our director was like, oh, it's fine. You can just come in at 1 because we got so much done this week. And it's like, thank God. I was trying to lay down and be comfy, but it's hard to talk and do that at the same time. But yeah, and so it's been going pretty good. I mean, there was some moments where it was kind of stressful. Sorry, my lighting's so weird right now. Hold on. Let's just like go over here. Hey, look! It's less stripy and weird. But anyways, so yeah, it actually been going pretty well. We got a lot done last week when we started tech. And so there was Saturday from like 1 to 11, and then there's yesterday that was from 1 to 11. Yesterday I was so exhausted. I was very tired. I don't know what it was. I was just like, I slept fine. Let's go outside because I can't. I slept fine. I had a good amount of sleep too, surprisingly. But I was so tired because it was just get burned out these things, and people are getting sick and all that fun stuff. Not fun, not really fun, but you know, all that tech stuff, tech week stuff. There's a reason that they call it Hell Week. But yeah, so we've just been doing that. Today is considered our last, I'm gonna do quotations around last dress rehearsal, because technically it's actually tomorrow, but tomorrow's what we call the invited dress rehearsal. It's cold out there. Where we can invite in certain people and all that stuff like that. But yeah, so we have, you know, we've been doing makeup and hair and all that stuff. I wonder if I could insert some of the pictures of me in my costume, and like I get French braids, which my hair does not like French braids, so that's fun. I mean, it's just my hair is so hard to do anything with. But, yeah, it's been going pretty well, though. Oh, except, oh my god, the one thing that really sucked, I don't even know if I can show it. I'm gonna see if I can. So we have this big metal tree in our show, right? My teacher actually made it with one of our work study students who was also helping with the show. God, I don't know if you can see. I hit my knee so hard on the tree last night. So it's made out of steel. It's supposed to, our Camelot takes place in sort of a post-war, post-apocalyptic kind of thing. Where we're trying to get everything to go back to a functioning society, and like being able to communicate with other areas, and homelands and different things of that nature. So a lot of it's very industrial kind of looking, or it looks kind of like it's being reclaimed by Earth, like things got kind of destroyed or worn, and like nature's kind of slowly reclaiming its way back. And the tree is more of a cell phone tower that's like bent at the top, and it's covered in ivy, which it's really neat. I actually love the tree, just not when that happens. That was so painful, and it was during a musical, like, number, a musical moment, and, like, I was just, like, I just remember the moment so well. Like, I smacked it so hard, and I was just facing towards, like, upstage, like, away from the audience, which we didn't really have an audience other than, like, our director and all the people that help out, but I was just like, but I tried to be quiet because I have a microphone on. And then my friend Gareth, who was also up at the tree, was just like, oh my god. I'm like, just like, and so I just took a few deep breaths. her back. My eyes were literally on the verge of just crying because it was so painful. It was like hitting her elbow really hard, which I did that too the other day, but not as bad as my knee. And so the rest of the night I was like, ow. But it's better. It still kind of hurts. But those are things that happen during tech week, right? Yeah. But yeah, so we literally have 2 like rehearsals left, even though tomorrow's more of an invited rehearsal. And then we have our 4 shows: Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday. And then we strike and take down the set on Sunday. It's so sad, but at the same time, it's like it has kind of been stressful with the snow that we had here. We got behind on a lot of things. We're doing pretty good, like, considering, but I mean, like, it definitely threw everyone off. You know, and it was like, oh god, now we have to do this really fast, and now we have to change all these things. And, like, it gets really stressful, you know, because it's just like, oh my god, we lost so much time. But I'm also, like, part of me is, like, kind of glad it's almost over, but then I'm, like, also really sad because it's my last show at Bellevue College, at my school, and it's just, it's a lot for me to think about, so I don't want to rush through the process, even though there's been stressful things. It's just, but once it's over, I'm going to be like, oh god, it's over. Like, I usually get emotional at the end of the shows, but this, I feel like it's like once we strike the set, I'll be like, oh my god, I'm like, I can't believe this is my last quarter. I've had a lot of moments this quarter. I'm sorry this is so long, but I've had a lot of moments this quarter where, because it is officially my last quarter at the school, and it's like, it's really kind of sad for me. Like, I mean, I've been at the school for like way too long, probably. I mean, it was because I was working and only going like 1 quarter a year at some point, so it's been 7 years. Hold on. 2012. Yes, 7 years. Sorry. It's been 7 years at that school, and like I was originally planning to go to like Western, another university, but it's just money-wise, it's like I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna have to go out in the field. I applied for that internship, haven't heard back yet. Hopefully I will. If we get lucky, I should probably call and just sort of check in. But yeah, I'm just gonna go out into the world. Maybe work at the youth theater that I started theater in would be really cool. That's kind of been also in the back of my mind. But yeah, so I've had so many moments where I'm walking on the campus, you know, I'm just trying to take everything in, just be like, wow, I need to embrace this moment because I know it's going to be over soon. And like, I've always been the type of person to do that. It's always been incredibly important for me to like, you know, find my grounding in the moment, because I was always that way growing up my entire life. You know, I was one of those teenagers that didn't want to grow up, which is very rare. It's very rare indeed. Most teenagers are like, forget this, I'm an adult. And they're like, oh shoot, responsibilities that I didn't realize that I also needed as an adult? Crap. Mind my language. Sorry. But I was one of those people that I was just like, I don't want to get older. I'm like, that's scary. And I'm like, I need to embrace every second I can. When I was a really little kid, it was all about, you know, embracing the moment. And so I like to really take those things in fully. And I think in the end, it benefits me because it's like so much more, because I just feel so much more whole and so much more like grounded about everything. And just like embrace every moment. I remember things a lot more like specifically than a lot of people do because of that. Anyways, that was a long rant, but I hope you watched through it. I appreciate it if you did. I'm gonna try to get back on the editing. I was doing some editing like a week or so ago, but like tech week, everything goes out the door. I'm just saying. And I still have my quarter after the show. I have like a few weeks where I have to work on my final project and probably finish some papers for graduation and all that fun stuff. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day.